What's happening, guys? Welcome back to the Iggy News channel. I'm Iggy Davis, bringing you the news that matters. Coronavirus cure, coronavirus. It's pretty much about the coronavirus. Let's go. Welcome back, guys. I'm very glad to have you here. And let's get straight to it. There's an article in Zero Hedge and a couple of articles online that are saying that the news website called Zero Hedge, which launches a lot of articles, has been banned from Twitter. And why have they been banned from Twitter? Because they cited an article which suggested that the coronavirus has strains of the HIV DNA. They hypothesized that the coronavirus is actually a biological weapon that was released from a lab. So Twitter immediately banned them. Free speech? Not much. But it turns out that just 3 days ago in Thailand, they started treating coronavirus patients with anti-HIV drugs, and apparently it works quite well. And it turns out that many coronaviruses actually have strains of the HIV DNA in them. It's interesting. I'm not making any statements here. I'm not making any assumptions. I'm just letting you know what's happening online and what people are saying. So, secondly, let's go through the numbers as of today. The coronavirus infection count is 20,629 people confirmed to be infected with the Wuhan coronavirus. That's not a very promising number. And the death rate has increased. It is now sitting at 427. That is 65 people who have passed away in one day. Now, what is somewhat relieving is to know that even though it's bad that so many people are being infected, if we have 20,000 cases, but we only have 460 people who have actually fatally suffered from the virus infection, it means that there's only roughly a 2% death rate. Which is not as high as many other viruses. If the numbers are correct, that is, if the numbers are correct, who knows? I'll keep you up to date. Next, a news article released recently suggests that the Chinese Health Authority has confirmed that the Wuhan coronavirus can stay alive for 5 days outside of the human body, and that it can definitely survive, and that it can survive well on smooth surfaces such as doorknobs, phones, tables, chairs, toilet seats. This has really added another dimension to the coronavirus problem, because previously we thought that it was only through coughing and sneezing, and that's why people have been wearing masks. But now we're finding out that the virus can actually survive in the open for 5 days. That means you may not come in direct contact with a coronavirus patient, but if that patient or if that person who is sick with the virus has touched many surfaces, if you touch the same surfaces 3 or 4 or 5 days later, you may very well contract the virus. So it's very important to practice hygiene. Don't touch things and then put your fingers on your face or in your eyes or in your mouth. Wash hands regularly. These are general guidelines for dealing with the flu. It's just practicing very good hygiene. But at the same time, keep in mind that simply avoiding people is not necessarily the answer, since even the surfaces that they touch can transfer the virus. So we'll keep you up to date on what's happening there. Many countries across the world have also been banning or trying to block their borders from having coronavirus infected people entering into their country. So several countries have actually stopped receiving flights from China, and China has been condemning that. So we'll see how that plays out. And then finally, on the coronavirus issue, China, according to reports, the Chinese government, according to reports, has issued a warning that any citizen that's going to release information online that is not approved of by the government can face a 7-year jail term. That means that if someone random in China uploads photos or videos or news updates about the coronavirus and it's not been approved by the government or doesn't come from the government itself, that you could face up to 7 years jail. So it's a good thing I'm not in China. And finally, this is pretty interesting. In an article published in Science Alert, they've said that it could very well be that solar panels could be producing power at nighttime in the near future. It works through some blah blah blah. I don't know how it works, but it's very interesting. So if there's something interesting, I'll let you know. Okay guys, you have a great day, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.